Welcome back to Whitt Acres. It's early summer here in PA and they're calling for thunderstorms. It seems like this time of year they're always calling for thunderstorms and we don't always get them, but just in case they do come, we have to do some prep work here in the gardens. I love seeing the geyser stop. I'll be honest, I haven't been doing a lot of work out here in the gardens. I've mainly just been trying to keep everything looking nice. I haven't been doing any planting. But as you can see around the property, we still have a lot of color. We had a lot of nice volunteer sunflowers here that are blooming right now. We have the blooming calendula in there, and we also have the buddleia, the pugster buddleia bush here, the butterfly bush that's also blooming really nicely. The hostas are also coming into bloom, so they're gonna look really nice for the end of the month garden stroll. But what I'm mainly concerned about, as you can see right here with the red, not the portulaca blooming by the log, but the other bright red. The gladiolas are starting to bloom. And they're not only calling for heavy rain, they're also calling for damaging winds. The sunflowers are pretty strong, they're probably going to be good, but the gladiolas are definitely going to need help. Oh, a bird. Just stopping in for a quick drink. You can see Goldie Hawn swimming through right now. We also have the orange koi. The koi are getting pretty big. And there's Dorothy. She might even be bigger than Goldie Hawn. Oh, she is. Look at her side by side. She's a little bit bigger. Yang is somewhere in there as well as the bass and the bluegill. And I really want to get some more feeder goldfish in here. That bass has to eat something other than my koi. Pup, is it time to let Dabbles and the ducks out? Dabbles, you want to go to the pond, buddy? Echo Pup, you want to play? Are you still hunting? All right. I see you, Dabbles. Yeah, you can come outside to the pond. Come on, you didn't finish your greens in your pool. That was fresh water when I put the greens in. Pup, don't scare Dabbles, buddy. He doesn't play volleyball. Come here, let's go. There you go. Go ahead, Dabbles, go on to the pond. Come on, buddy. Don't chase Echo Pup. Spring. He tried to steal your ball, puppy. Come on, Dabbles, you can come to the pond. You gotta be nice to Echo Pup. Come on, buddy. I can feel some sprinkles already. Don't go that way. Start pooping on the ramp. Come on, Dabbles, go to the beach. You know where it is. There you go, buddy. Plop. A big old plop right in the water. All right, you guys settle in, swim around. I gotta get some bamboo sticks out and tie up some gladiolas. Pup, we got some over here that need tied up too. These are beautiful red ones. There should be other colors in there too. Maybe they'll come up later, or maybe they didn't survive winter. We're gonna have to wait to find out. He's getting the zoomies. I am hoping we get a good volume of rain because we just expanded the field pond out there for the other ducks. But I gotta get to work. I can already feel the winds changing. And we're getting a light sprinkle. Alright, I got bamboo sticks and I got bread ties in bulk. Let's save some gladiolas. Pop. Hey buddy, I'm gonna need this space for a little bit. I don't mean to bother you, but you might be in the way. I'll try and work around you. Ooh, the geyser. Bye, geyser. Dabbles and the ducks are getting closer and closer. I haven't actually seen them go all the way up to the waterfall yet. Ooh, a bird. Look like an adolescent house finch. I can hear the bullfrogs croaking already. The ducks are loving the rain. We're starting off with just a light sprinkle and not a lot of wind, which is really good. I do have hay spread around the outside of the field pond. With the hay being on the loose soil like that, it will help disperse the raindrops as they hit the ground and it won't wash out as easy. Hump up. But I got the main red gladiola here on the pond bank all tied up to the bamboo stakes. We have two that are actually blooming already. I'm just happy we have some color on this pond because I really didn't get any of my seed starts out this year. The only seed starts I actually got out were in the vegetable garden. I didn't really get any annual flowers out. Hump up. So I'm thankful that I've been packing in the perennials over the years so the color just keeps on coming. The orange daylilies, or the ditch lilies some people call them, are blooming all around the property. I just love how much orange we have. But I have been working on getting these side gardens cleaned up so they don't look too bad. We've been getting a lot of heavy weed growth. I'm trying to keep up with it so whenever we get these perennials to bloom, it still looks pretty nice. And the white daisies are blooming all over the property, and the limelight hydrangeas are going to be coming in here soon. The hostas out front here are blooming. They did take a hit on the leaves. You can see how dry they are from getting those 4 90-degree days without any rain. And I'm a pretty lazy gardener. I don't water anything. Well, at least I don't water anything out here in the landscape. But the wind is starting to pick up here. And I have the battery charging on the weed whacker right now because I do want to get some more stuff cleaned up later. I do want to try and have things looking nice whenever we do the garden stroll in a week. And hopefully all the hostas and the calla lilies will still be blooming. But I need to check on the turkey real quick. They're over here by the pergola and I want to cover them up so they don't get rained on. Sorry guys, let me give you a roof here. There you go. Now you have somewhere dry to go. Pop. The pergola out here is actually looking really good with the silver lace vine blooming and the honeysuckle. The lily's really close. The hostas are starting to come in. We have more ditch lilies up there by the road. More hostas back here by the building, and we have some dahlias blooming. I actually might try and get a stake on these too. These are the only dahlias we have in the gardens right now, and look at that elephant ear growing. So I think I'll put a stake on these so they don't get blown over, but they're pretty protected back here. I finally got my gourds in the ground, so they're actually taken and looking pretty good right now. I'm hoping they're gonna vine out here after the rain, start attaching to the pergola. More calla lilies blooming in this line, and the firelight hydrangeas coming into full bloom with the daisies just looking beautiful. White and orange all across the property right now. But this isn't a garden tour, but the red trumpet vine is blooming. I gotta put this on the metal so it doesn't blow away. And grab a couple stakes to keep the dahlias in place. These actually have a few stems. I might need more than one stake. Oh. All right, I'm not trying to do anything fancy here. I put 2 tomato stakes in the ground, and then I found a piece of string that was just long enough I could actually tie them both in with the same piece of string. Just trying to do the best I can with what I have. But that should hold it up just fine. Get this little Queen Anne's lace out of there. Oh, pop. Rain's starting up again. Come on. Let's go through the archway of the silver lace. And I do want to stop down to the vegetable garden and see how my giant pumpkin's doing. How you doing, Dabbles? I need to check on my giant pumpkin down here. It was struggling after the heat wave we had. Yeah, she's still struggling. I've been trying to get a lot of water on her. I think I underwatered her during that heat wave. The whole plant was completely wilted down after work one day. We had 4 days up over 90 degrees and no rain. And like I said, I don't water a lot of things. I was trying to keep all the animals watered up there, and I was trying to keep this watered, but I definitely didn't get enough water on her. And I don't know if I also have a bug problem, but she's starting to look pretty stressed. And whenever they're getting stressed, they start aborting all their female flowers, which start to pumpkin. So I don't have any female flowers ready to start here. All these ones on the end, you can see are starting to rot away. I'm gonna leave this one on there. That one still looks kind of yellow. And these ones look a little better coming. This one's pretty fresh. That one's still yellow. And the one in there actually looks really good. I need to get this crate out of there. Watch out, Pop. Move along. And pull this crate out of here. There you go. The good thing about a pumpkin plant is at every node point where a leaf comes out, it drops a new set of roots. So even though the main vine has died over there, I still have a lot of pumpkin plant here pushing energy. And the main goal for every plant is to reproduce for next year. So even though it's struggling, it's still going to try and put on a pumpkin. And it looks like I'm going to be trying to pollinate one of these secondaries. Pop, there's still a chance. Now I also have some growth here on the squash mound. We have some watermelons starting here. They're getting a little eaten by the bugs. I need to come in here and thin them out. I just haven't been able to spend any time down here in the gardens, but things are starting to grow out here. I just need to give them some TLC. At least all the volunteer sunflowers out here are looking really nice. We have some tomatoes starting to bloom, and this is the first I'm seeing of the onions. These broke their necks. You can see they kinked their necks. That's the sign that the onion's ready to harvest. We have a few after the wind that we got the other day. I'll just harvest one of these right now. All we're gonna do is twist it right there until the roots snap and pop it right out. It's a beautiful yellow onion. I can come back for these other ones. I'm gonna take this up to the house. The fennel is a forest right now. It's actually shading out my potatoes pretty good, but the potatoes are coming up really nice. I probably have one more hilling to do on them, but I don't want to hill that right now with the hay. If we get any of this rain, I want it to soak down into the roots, and then I can put the hay on top to hold the moisture in. I'm gonna grab this tango leaf lettuce here, at least a chunk of it for Dabbles. I'll pop. Butterfly bush is blooming nicely right now. Little pink tufts everywhere. Oh, you're just pushing gates open all by yourself, are ya? Hey, Dabbles. You gonna be nice to Echo Pup? I'll give you a treat. Yeah, here you go, buddy. Yeah, share with your ducks. Pick some off for them. I actually think this one right here is a girl. She's starting to make quacking sounds, and I'm really happy because she has beautiful colors. I'm kind of thinking the black tuckling is actually a boy though, which might not be a bad thing. I might be able to keep 2 boys in the duck flock. Huh, bud? All right, you can have it. I'll leave you to it. I don't know what happened to the rain. It was supposed to be raining for the last 60 minutes. Oh, the cardinal's back. He keeps going in there to steal pumpkin seeds from that pile of plants. All those little plants right there sprouted from a pumpkin that I had there for fall decoration. It rotted right in place, and then all the seeds inside sprouted. And that cardinal comes in and tries to steal the seeds that didn't sprout yet. That's going to be all for this one. If you want to keep following along with everything here at Whitt Acres, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit that like button before you leave, and you can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching. Good boy.